The story begins with a man named Cooper going to a very large concert with his daughter, Riley. A famous singer, Lady Raven, was scheduled to perform, and Cooper's daughter, Riley, is a huge fan of the singer. Riley had gotten good marks in school, so her father, Cooper, booked tickets for this concert to make Riley happy. Over 20,000 fans of the pop star Raven had come to this concert. Riley is extremely happy to be there, but Cooper senses that something is wrong. Cooper notices that there is an excessive amount of police and security in the building, as if they had been warned that something big was going to happen at the concert. A little later, Cooper sees police officers taking a man away for questioning. Seeing this, Cooper becomes more worried about what is going on here. Soon the concert starts, and Lady Raven comes on stage and begins to sing. Riley and the other fans start screaming with joy. But Cooper was not happy. He still had some doubts about the security. So, he makes an excuse to his daughter that he needs to go to the bathroom and leaves the hall. In the bathroom, he opens the CCTV app on his mobile, and here we learn that Cooper has kidnapped a boy and tied him up in a basement. A little later, another large convoy of police arrives outside the building and surrounds it. Cooper returns to the concert, where his daughter was enjoying Raven's songs. But Cooper's tension was increasing with the rising police presence. So, he takes his daughter to a shop under the pretext of getting her favorite singer Raven's t-shirt. When Cooper asks the shopkeeper for a t-shirt in Riley's size, the shopkeeper only had one t-shirt left in that size. But the problem was that another girl was also insisting on getting a t-shirt of the same size. Since Cooper and Riley had asked for the t-shirt a little before the other girl came to the shop, they had the right to the t-shirt. But Cooper convinces his daughter Riley, "Don't trouble the shopkeeper and let that girl have the t-shirt." Riley agrees like a good child. Seeing this, an employee named Jamie, who works at the shop, is quite impressed with Cooper and Riley and thinks what a good person Cooper is. He tells Cooper to come back in 20 minutes to get the t-shirt because a new stock of t-shirts has arrived. However, it will take the other employees 15 to 20 minutes to bring that stock there. He says, "When you come, I will keep aside a t-shirt of that size for your daughter in advance." Now Cooper understood that Jamie trusted him completely. So, he takes advantage of Jamie and asks him, "Why is there so much security, police, and FBI here?" Jamie replies that it is a secret, but he will tell him anyway. He reveals that this whole concert is actually a trap set by the police to catch a man. Have you heard about the famous serial killer, the Butcher, who kidnaps people and kills them? The police have learned that the killer is going to be here today, and this entire concert is just a ploy to catch that killer. I think he will be caught today because the police are waiting at every exit door. Hearing this, Cooper's forehead starts sweating because the serial killer, the Butcher, is none other than Cooper himself. Listening to Jamie, Cooper's tension increases, and he realizes what a big mistake he made by coming here. However, he didn't want to fall into the hands of the police so easily. So, Cooper now starts looking for a way to escape. He notices that all the doors here open only with the employees' ID cards. When he reaches the back exit door with his daughter Riley to escape, he sees a lot of police standing at the gate. Seeing this, he becomes disappointed and starts thinking about how to remove these security guards from the gate. Suddenly, he sees a girl on the stairs, after which Cooper quietly pushes the girl down to move the security guards away from the gate. The guards quickly leave the gate and rush to the girl, and Cooper's plan works. But when Cooper reaches the door, he sees many more security guards standing outside the door, searching and questioning every person leaving. If Cooper were to exit through the gate, the security guards would catch him. So, despite not wanting to, he returns to the concert, where his daughter was enjoying herself greatly. But Cooper, engulfed in trouble, was looking for a way to get out. A little later, Lady Raven calls her friend Parker for the next song, who emerges from underneath the stage. Cooper sees the path from which the singer emerged, and an idea comes to Cooper's mind. After this, Cooper goes straight to Jamie and asks, "Did you bring the t-shirt for my daughter? Because you yourself said to come back in 20 minutes to get the t-shirt for my daughter." Jamie says, "Oh, sir, I was just about to go up to the store to get the t-shirt for your daughter." "It's good you came." Cooper asks, "Can I also go up to the storeroom with you?" Jamie agrees, after which they both start walking towards the storeroom. After reaching the storeroom, Jamie now asks Cooper what he does. Cooper tells him that he is a firefighter who saves people's lives. Hearing this, Jamie is even more impressed with Cooper. While Jamie was taking down the t-shirt box, Cooper steals his ID card quietly, which could open any door in the building. Now Cooper tries to get more information from Jamie. So, he asks Jamie, "Do you think that dangerous serial killer, the butcher, will be caught today. Jamie tells him that the killer will definitely be caught today because a perfect trap has been set for him. He reveals that all the employees know about this trap, and the police have given them all different secret codes. Now, Cooper first gets scared that Jamie might suspect him. But then, in a joking manner, he asks Jamie, "What is your secret code?" And foolish Jamie tells Cooper his secret code is Hamilton. After this, Jamie takes out a t-shirt and gives it to Cooper without taking any money. As soon as Jamie leaves, Cooper gets to work. He goes down to the basement and uses Jamie's ID card to open a door and enter a room where a secret police meeting is taking place. Cooper pretends to be an employee and says he has come to get coffee, and no police officer suspects him. Now, under the pretext of getting coffee, Cooper stands and listens to their conversation. They were talking about catching the butcher according to the plan. Cooper doesn't stand there for too long, fearing they might suspect him. So, he takes the coffee and starts to leave, and very cleverly steals a police radio so that he can keep track of everything the soldiers are saying. After this, Cooper returns to the concert, and listening to the police radio, he learns that the leader of this entire plan is an elderly woman, Dr. Grand. He hears some other things on the radio that were good news for him. Actually, no one knows what the killer looks like. The police only know that he is a man. Cooper now thinks about leaving alone because he didn't want to get caught while trying to take his daughter out with him. So, he tells his daughter, "I am going outside again because I forgot my credit card. And yes, if you get lost by mistake, come to the parking area." After which, he leaves, and after climbing the stairs, he sees a fire alarm on the way, and now he thinks, "Why don't I set off this fire alarm? That will cause a commotion among the people here, and he can hide in the crowd and escape." But just as he was about to set off the fire alarm, he hears Dr. Grand's voice on the radio, saying, "The killer will be trying to escape from here. He will definitely try to panic the people, like making a fake call saying there's a bomb or setting off the fire alarm. If anything like that happens, only women and children will be evacuated, and men will be stopped for questioning." Hearing this, Cooper gets worried because his plan has failed once again. Now Cooper thinks about escaping from the roof, but police were standing at that gate too. Then his eyes fall on the kitchen, which gives him an idea. He sets the stove temperature to full and throws a glass bottle into it. In a little while, the bottle bursts, causing an explosion, and boiling oil spills all over a girl's body, making her scream loudly. Hearing the screaming, the police come to help the girl, and Cooper takes an apron from the kitchen and goes up to the roof to look for a way to escape. But two police officers, who were already assigned duty there, come here too. They ask Cooper what he is doing here. Cooper says that he just came for some fresh air. "My friend got burned in the kitchen fire. I couldn't bear to see my friend's condition, so I came up to the roof." Now the police start suspecting Cooper. So, the police ask Cooper for his secret code, and Cooper tells them Hamilton, which he learned from Jamie. After this, they also ask for the ID that the police had given to all the employees. Cooper checks the apron he was wearing, which belonged to another employee, and finds that employee's wallet in it, which also had the employee's ID card, which Cooper shows to the police. Seeing the card, the police are convinced that Cooper is an employee here, and the police let him go. But Cooper's plan to escape from the roof failed. Now Riley had come outside looking for her father, Cooper, because she wanted to watch the rest of the concert with him. Cooper agrees to his daughter's wish and returns to the concert. And now Cooper had given up because he tried to get out many times but was unsuccessful, and he understood that his game would be over today. But then Cooper learns from Riley that Lady Raven chooses a random fan in her concert who gets a chance to dance with her on stage and is then allowed to tour backstage. Hearing this, Cooper gets happy because that is the only way where there is no police, and they can easily escape from there. But Cooper doesn't know what to do so that Lady Raven chooses Riley among so many fans. Now Cooper uses his mind and goes to the singer Raven's manager and starts praising Lady Raven a lot. He tells Raven's manager that his daughter Riley is a huge fan of Raven. He lies that his daughter Riley has cancer, but she is very happy to be at this concert. Hearing this, Raven's manager feels sorry for Riley, and they make Riley the dream girl for the day, who will get a chance to dance with Raven on stage. Riley is extremely happy to know this, and now Cooper and Riley are both called onto the stage. After this, Lady Raven calls Riley onto the stage, and Riley starts dancing with her. Suddenly, a girl on stage starts feeling unwell due to drinking too much. Cooper quickly picks her up and takes her to the medical room. With this act, Cooper creates a good image of himself in the eyes of all the staff present there. Now Cooper requests the group manager, "Can we leave through the back entrance? Because my daughter is sick, and I am afraid that something might happen to her while we go through the crowd. The manager agrees to his request. Hearing this, Cooper is overjoyed and understands that now he will easily get out of here. After this, the manager takes them backstage and shows them the way out. But the police were present there too. Seeing this, Cooper becomes very disappointed, and he starts thinking about how he will get out of here without being checked. Just then, the pop star Raven comes to them. She had come to say goodbye to Riley. The manager had told Raven about Riley's cancer, which was actually a lie fabricated by Cooper. Raven was kind-hearted. She felt very bad that Riley had cancer at such a young age. Before Raven could ask Riley about the cancer, Cooper tells Raven that he wants to talk to her alone for 2 minutes, and Raven agrees. Raven takes Cooper to her makeup room, and here Cooper reveals that the serial killer, the butcher, whom the police are looking for, is none other than him. Along with this, Cooper shows Raven his mobile, revealing that he has also kidnapped a boy, and the boy was crying out for help. Cooper says that by pressing a button on this mobile, poisonous gas will spread in that room, and the boy will be killed. Raven asks Cooper, "What do you want?" To which Cooper tells Raven, "You will take me and my daughter out of here in your car, or else I will kill that boy." Hearing this, Raven gets scared, and she agrees to Cooper's demand and starts taking him and his daughter Riley away in her limousine. Meanwhile, the police were checking every man coming to the concert, and Cooper escaped right under their noses. Riley didn't understand anything. She was very happy sitting on a seat with Lady Raven, and then Raven also understands that Cooper's family does not know Cooper's truth. Now, because Raven also wanted to get Cooper caught somehow, she suggests going to his house with Riley. Hearing this, Riley gets very happy, and she quickly calls her mom, Rachel, and tells her that the famous pop star Raven is coming to their house. Cooper also understood Raven's cleverness very well, but he could not do anything because he was in front of his daughter. After a while, Raven reaches Cooper's house, and we see that Cooper's family includes his wife Rachel and a son, and no one in his family knows that Cooper is a killer. Here, Cooper threatens Raven that if she tries to call the police or tells his family anything, he will kill the boy. Raven sits at the table and has dinner with Cooper's entire family, and she also tells the family that her concert was a trap to catch the killer named Butcher. The police were informed about the butcher by an unknown person. That unknown person told them that the butcher has a brown car, and Raven starts telling Cooper's family more clues about the butcher. Now, before Raven could reveal all of Cooper's secrets to his family, Cooper says, "You must be very busy. You should leave." But Raven says that she wants to sing a song on their piano before leaving. She also seats Riley next to her. Now Cooper starts recording their video like a good dad. After the song ends, Raven hides her mobile in her dress and says, "My mobile is in the car." After which, Raven asks Cooper for his mobile so that she can take a selfie with Riley. Now, reluctantly, Cooper had to give his mobile to Raven in front of his family. And as soon as Raven gets Cooper's mobile, she quickly runs and locks herself in the bathroom. Cooper loudly bangs on the door and demands his mobile back, which makes his family realize that something is wrong. Raven first opens the live footage app on Cooper's mobile and uses the microphone option there to ask the boy about his location. The boy says, "I don't know my exact location, but when I was being brought here, I noticed a blue gate of the house, and near the house, I saw a broken lion statue." Knowing this, Raven quickly goes live on her Instagram and tells her fans that there is a house near a broken lion statue whose door is blue. If anyone has seen such a place, break down its door and enter, and a boy is trapped in its basement. Get him out. Luckily, some of Raven's fans know about that place, and Raven's fans set out to rescue the boy. After this, Raven messages her driver, "Call the police here quickly." Just then, Cooper uses a second key to open the lock and comes inside. Cooper had locked his entire family in the upstairs bedroom. He takes his mobile from Raven and sees that the boy he had tied up has been rescued by some boys. Seeing this, Cooper gets very angry. He makes Raven sit in his car and starts to flee from there. But then he sees his family standing in front of the car. They had climbed out the window and climbed down the tree near their house. Cooper can't believe how he made such a mistake even after being so smart. Now, because Cooper truly loved his family very much, he didn't want to run away like this in front of them. Taking advantage of the situation, Raven gets out of the car and goes to his family, and Cooper closes the garage door and locks himself inside the house. A little later, the police also arrive here and surround the house. Then we see Raven getting into her car and starting to drive home. But then a police officer stops Raven's car and tells Raven's driver, "You get out. I will drop Raven at her house," and he takes Raven away from here. When the police enter the house, they don't find Cooper anywhere. Actually, there is a tunnel in the kitchen of this house that opens into his neighbor's yard. He escaped from there and ran away, and now we find out that the police officer who was saying he would drop Raven at her house is none other than Cooper himself. He came out of the tunnel wearing a police uniform, and no one recognized him. After this, Cooper puts handcuffs on Raven and says that he has a lot of hideouts inside the city, and he is taking Raven to a place where no one will find them. But then a lot of young boys, who are actually Raven's fans, come in front of their car, and they all recognize Raven's car. That's why they stopped Raven's limousine. Raven somehow rolls down her window, which confirms to the people that it is Raven. Here, Raven starts asking them for help, but Cooper quickly rolls the car window back up. However, Raven's fans surround her car, due to which Cooper cannot move forward. Here, Raven frees her hand from the handcuffs and gets out of the car, and just then, the police also arrive there. When the police look inside the car to catch Raven, they see that Raven has run away. Actually, he took advantage of the crowd, blended in with the people, and escaped from there. Here, we see the boy whom Cooper had kidnapped. The boy thanks Raven and hugs her. Now, Rachel has returned home and dropped her daughter Riley and son at Dr. Grant's house. When Rachel goes to the kitchen, she sees that Cooper is already waiting for her in the house. He was wondering how the police found out that the killer was going to attend the concert, and Cooper realizes that it is none other than his wife, Rachel, and Rachel herself accepts this. She reveals that initially, she suspected that Cooper was having an affair because his clothes always smelled like a hospital. Actually, he used a medical liquid to clean the blood from his clothes. Then one day, Rachel followed Cooper and saw him with the people who were later killed. Now, seeing this, Rachel suspected that her husband might be the famous killer, the butcher. After this, Rachel took the concert ticket receipt from Cooper's wallet and informed the police about it, and then the police set a trap to catch Cooper. Hearing all this, Cooper gets very angry, and now he decides that first he will kill Rachel and then himself. As Cooper moves forward with a knife to kill Rachel, to distract Cooper, asks for a last wish to eat pie with him, and she says that she made this pie especially for him and his daughter, Riley. Now, Cooper was a killer, but he loved his daughter very much. That's why he agrees to eat the pie. They both sit down to eat the pie. During this, Rachel does not eat, but Cooper is eating with great pleasure. And while eating, Cooper says that he is very angry with Rachel because now, because of her, he will never see his children grow up. Finishing the pie, Cooper realizes that some kind of intoxicating substance has been mixed in it. Actually, Rachel had found Cooper's bag, which contained all the items he used to kidnap people. After finishing the pie, Cooper starts feeling dizzy. He still tries to kill Rachel. But just then, the police arrive here and hit him with several tasers, and finally, Cooper is arrested. As he leaves, Cooper's eyes fall on Riley's bicycle, which was lying down. Cooper picks it up and straightens it. Now his children also come here, and Riley hugs her father one last time while crying. After which, Cooper is put into the police van, and on the way, we find out that Cooper had taken a wire out of the bicycle tire and kept it with him, which he uses to unlock his handcuffs and starts laughing loudly. This means that he is going to escape once again. Now, at the end of this movie, we see the employee named Jamie, who learns from the news that the butcher has been caught, and he also learns that the person he helped was actually the butcher. With this, the story ends here.